Well, hello everyone. It's Wednesday, October the 25th, 2023. I am Doug. It is time once again to play some Wordle. Our good friend Cable Wire writes in and says, start with hoops for all the basketball people out there. Absolutely. Hoops. All right. Could be a little bit, arguably a little bit of a challenging word, but we're going to start with it today because we love Cable Wire. Hoops. Oh, unfortunately, I guess that's an air ball. I don't know a lot about basketball, so I'm grasping here. But that's okay. It's okay. We have an open board here, so we can do as we will. Let's see. We had something like that recently. We went right to train. Or was it audio? No, I'm sorry. I think we went to audio. So we can go with train. Obviously, we know it's not going to be the answer because train was a previous Wordle answer. But it's a fantastic starting word here. It will get two more of our vowels, T, R, and N. So let's see for eval what happens when we jump on that choo-choo train. T and R out of position. So the good news here, beyond having the R and the T, we also know that there's most likely going to be an E or a U. There could also be a Y. But I wonder if it's, I guess it could be retry, huh? I mean, boy, if I was feeling spicy, we would, let's think about that. Retry would test the R in two more places, test the E and the Y. Oh, boy, there's a part of me actually wanting me to go there. Now I've got a bit of a conundrum. I realize that's probably not the optimal play, but it looks very tantalizing. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I got so into just jumping into Wordle sometimes. We are currently sitting on a 298 solve streak. We are just two away from 300 solves. This would be win number 299 in a row if we get it. So keep that in mind. Oh man, I have this overwhelming burning desire to evaluate retry here. So, and it will get, EU and Y are of interest. It gets two of them. If nothing lights up with the E or the Y, we know there's a U. So it kind of gives you semi-coverage there. It gets you pretty close to, if not getting the R. You know what? This may not be the best way to go, but it's the way I'm going to go today. So let's try retry. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word retry? Are you kidding me? Yes, it is. Holy Toledo. I was so obsessed with talking myself out of that. I really didn't want to go with that. And it turns out it's retry. I was just thinking like, Doug, you're doing a word with, two of the same letter that you've already looked at. Wow. Well, I mean, sometimes here's the lesson for today. Sometimes you just have to listen to your gut instinct, even if you're not really sure yourself. And perfect example today. I did retry in spite of myself, or what all the voices in my head were telling me. They were clearly wrong today, but that's okay. Well, Cable Wire, thank you so much for the hoops. It ended up being quite fortuitous for us. For those, of course, who like to know tomorrow's word, and tomorrow, big deal, right? So we're now sitting at 299 solves in a row. We're going for 300 tomorrow. And we are going to be opening with the word ideal. I-D-E-A-L. Ideal. So for those of you who like to play along, there you go. And there you have it. Folks, thank you so much for watching. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow for a pretty big episode of Wordle. See you then.